What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for a first Iconic Master Draft. This is probably the actual first draft ever online. And it's also gonna be my first draft ever playing this set. So yeah, should be pretty interesting. I chose to upload a video on YouTube today, which is Friday. This is the video you are watching now about Iconic Masters, but I'll be streaming the set a lot tomorrow, Saturday. So if you'd like to see more content from me, feel free to, tune in the stream tomorrow. So Saturday, 18th of November. And yeah, you can also watch the VOD if you missed it. Anyway, Lord of the Pit I don't think is very good. Angelic Accord seems sweet. There's a life gain theme in this set. You get an Angel 4/4 if you gain more than 4 life. This card is good with Dragon. Bounce lands are very good. There's a +1/+1 counter theme. There's not a lot of time left. This is pretty decent removal. Pylars, decent cheap removal. Rager's fine. I think I'm just gonna first pick that Angelic Accord and try to go deep into the life gain theme. Not necessarily the best thing to do, but we'll see. We'll see. Again, very new to the set, and since I was talking, hadn't enough time to watch everything. So yeah, maybe there was a better pick. Most likely there was a better pick. I don't think Bug Brew, which is very good, lets you fetch some pretty uninteresting things. Chronicler of Heroes is pretty insane though in this set, I believe. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card if you control a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Sounds pretty good because there's this +1/+1 counter theme in white-green with Outlast creatures and whatnot. This creature is medium. Foul Tongue Invocation is decent. And you can gain 4 life, so it could go well with Angelic Accord. Yeah. So the life gain deck is black and white. Maybe let's pick that. I might be forcing the thing a little bit too much, but it's just first time playing the set. Let's try to have a fun deck and try to use one of the many synergy or theme that there is in this new master set. You need to reveal a dragon though. Yeah, I don't think it's that good, but whatever. Bubbling Cauldrons lets you gain 4 life, so once you have that and Angelic Accord, well, you can sack an angel and get another angel, so you pretty much have an infinite unkillable angel, and then you can turn any creature you have into an angel, which is kind of sweet. Ulcerate could be an option, especially if you are gaining life, then the drawback of losing 3 is less of a problem. This also triggers the Angelic Accords. Survival Cache is decent, but I think this might be better just so you get 4 life in 1 hit and you can trigger that. I think I'll go with Cauldron here. Again, I might be going a little bit too crazy on this life gain theme, but we'll try that. We'll see how it goes. Abyssal Persecutor. That card is pretty strong. It works well with Foul Tongue Invocation. You can get rid of it. I might just pick it. Blinding Mage is also decent. Butcher's Glee again seems pretty interesting if you are trying to trigger that thing. We are seeing a couple blue cards, I guess. 2 bounce land. Bounce lands are very good. I don't think they should go. Well, I guess it's force pick, but I think you should pick these really high. Phantom Tiger if you're white-green with the +1/+1 counter theme. I think I'll go with Persecutor. I think that card is quite good, and in white-black you tend to end up with enough removal where you can get rid of it. And it's not like your opponent is easily gonna kill you if they don't kill that first. Like, obviously it's pretty bad if they have a pacifism of some sort, but otherwise seems decent. Ooh, I love Condescent. It's one of my favorite card ever. I love this counter spell. Benevolent Ancestor doesn't seem very good. Festering Newt is it plays with the Cauldron, so basically then you drain them for 4 instead of just digging 4, and I guess if you have the Witch too, you can give -4, -4. So we could try to assemble the combo and wheel the Witch that I called pretty bad earlier. Wall of Fruit is very good too. I love that card. I think we're just gonna go pretty deep into that possibly pretty bad but funny live game theme. This card doesn't seem very good. I don't mind a decent reroll. Pretty costly, but the fact that you can also get rid of enchantment seems quite relevant. Keep in mind that this is a phantom draft, which means I'm not gonna get to keep the cards at the end of the draft, which means there's no, no pressure or, no MV to possibly rare draft. Merge and Scattered is pretty decent trick. Not insane. I might just pick the 2-drop, which seems quite good. 2-1 for 2, and you can turn it into a 3 to first strike. Another one, okay, not bad. Probably better than Guided Strike. Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is the booster we opened. Judgment wheeled, which is pretty good news. Lord of the Pit wheeled, unsurprisingly. I'm gonna read it one last time, but it's pretty bad, right? Yeah. Yeah, second Judgment, why not? Ooh, the Witch wheeled. I'm not sure if I should be happy about that, but it can search for the Cauldron and the Newt. Survival Cash wheeled and Glee wheeled. So these cards are not insane, but I think it's pretty good news for us. I might just pick Glee because it's much better at triggering Accord, whereas Cash doesn't really work, even though it's a slightly better card, I believe. Ooh, that's a Butcher's Glee. This should Golgari Rot Farm should not go this late. Might just pick it because these lands are really good. It's basically card advantage. Yeah. I don't mind, playing it instead of a Swamp. And it's just gonna be better than Swamp because it gives me 1 extra mana. Because, yeah, I mean, you just get the land back, but then out of 1 card you get, 2 mana, which is 2 cards. I mean, it is very simple. It's just straight up card advantage. You lose a little bit of tempo, I guess, because this will drain you for 1 mana 1 turn when you play it and it enters the battlefield tapped, but you get the card advantage. So we have the Witch, the Cauldron, and the Newt. A couple decent 2-drop, a couple of ways to gain life. A Dragon could be cool to help the Foul Tongue Invocation. 2 removal that happens to deal with Persecutor. I guess 3, which is nice. I guess we are doing something. I'm not sure if this thing is good, but we are definitely doing it. Okay. Resto Angel should be pretty good. Not, it doesn't necessarily work with life gain specifically, but it's just a good card. I don't think it works with Persecutor, where if they have it at 0 and you flicker it, they die, because it comes back instantly. I don't think there's, a time in which you don't have the Persecutor anymore and they just die. So I don't think this combo, which is actually not a combo, works. Bladewind the Reason, if you're a black-red dragon, it's a theme in this set. This is also a dragon card, I guess. 2 bounce lands. Foul Tongue Invocation. I mean, if I want that, it's mostly for the life gain, so if you don't have any dragon, it's not looking too good. Even pretty good 3-drop, worse than Angel, most likely. Radiant Fountain for the life gain. But yeah, we'll pick the rest though. Another Angelic Accord. I think I'm gonna pick it and we'll just try to get really as many gain 4+ as we can. Reeve Soul might be a slightly better card, pretty good removal. We have some decent removal already. I mean, we could use more, obviously, and especially cheap removal. I think we just want the accord, though. We'll really try to go deep on that. Not sure if it's a good idea, not sure if it will pay off, but... So, basically 2-3 fly that cannot block, and you can make it a 1-2 that can block, but probably not gonna happen very often. Could just pick Aqueduct, because again, these lands are good, or Star Compass, because it's decent piece of acceleration and fixing, and we are just trying to slam these powerful 4-drops, so maybe I could see that being quite good. Maybe Aqueduct is better. I think we are looking for a little bit more speed, maybe, to assemble our pieces of combo, kind of, more than just raw card advantage and more mana in the long terms. I think I'll go with Compass. Another Butcher's Glee. I think we will get another one if we want to. Might just pick the Stalwart Haven. It is good. Basically 1-3 fly, and once you hit them, it becomes a 2-4 fly. I think it's better than Third Judgment or the Newt. Alright, Student of Ojutai. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you gain 2 life. So if we can cast 2 non-creature spells in the same turn, this is nice with the Angelic Accords. And there are some other life gain payoff cards in the set, so, even if you don't gain the full 4 necessarily, this could be good with other cards. I think it's better than second Faltong Invocation, especially since we aren't seeing any dragon yet. I don't think Spy is very good here, or Infantry Veteran. We are a little bit too loaded on 4-drops. I guess at this point we might need to slow down on 4s. But yeah, not sure if I'm supposed to play the Witch. By the way, we'll see. Rager is just a good 3-drop. It's also a nice creature to sack to the Cauldron, but I think we might want Noxious Dragon. 4-4 fly. When it dies, destroy. You basically get a Smother. So destroy a creature who is converted mana cost 3 or less. It's a fine 6-drop, but it is nice for the Faltong Invocation, which I like quite a bit. Balagat Scorpion is not bad, but it's not insane either, and we're fairly loaded on 4, so... I'll go with Dragon. Maybe Rager is slightly better, I don't know, it's kinda close. Ooh, that's what we want. Sanguine Bond. Whenever you gain life, target opponent lose that match life. Sounds like exactly what we want. Nothing great here. I don't think we're like a go wide deck. I don't think we want that. Disenchant is nice in the side. I don't think we really want Guided Strike. I don't think we really want to protect our creatures most of the time. We are trying to win with enchantments mostly, so it's not like we need to protect creatures. I think I'll pick Disenchant for the side. Another Faltong Invocation, a Radiant Fountain. A Radiant Fountain, pretty good with the Bond. Faltong Invocation, I guess it's fine. And if we can get 1 or 2 other dragons somehow, it's gonna be really nice. Right now, I really cannot tell you if this deck is gonna work or not. Last late Prodigal Pyromancer card is quite good. Ooh, another Butcher's Glee. Yeah, probably gonna play that. I mean, sounds good with what we have. I don't know if this deck is good. I don't know if we have a good version of this deck, but feels like we have some decent removal and 3 very strong payoff cards. So now what we need is maybe some just cheap cards in general, just make sure our deck and curve is not too clunky. Don't think we want to play that Veteran, by the way. We just want a bunch of cheap creatures, basically. For the Cauldron, for the Butcher's Glees. We are a little bit loaded on end. top end card. So yeah, just a bunch of cheap creatures. I think what we are looking for. Ooh, Thundermaw, Hellkite. 2 Seekers of the Way. Whoa, as well as top end Freeblade, which is quite nice. Card was quite busted in Magic Origins. Scion of Ugin is a dragon, I guess. So yeah, we're not gonna pick Hellkite, not really doing that. I think overall Freeblade is a better card, but given what we are trying to do, I feel like Seeker of the Way is exactly what we want. Yeah, I like the Seeker here. I don't like foils, I'm gonna pick the regular one. Hopefully we can get some more. This is exactly the type of card this deck wants. Doomblade, cheap, efficient removal. Yeah, sure. I think I'll pick that over Rager and Blinding Mage. This is not a dragon, and it's a 4-drop too, which is not ideal. Another Seeker of the Way, very good. Phyrex and Rager still here. Angel of Mercy is nice, but the fact that it's only 3 life, if it was 4, I think I would just slam it because it's so insane curving Angelic Accord into Angel of Mercy if it was 4 life. But as it is, I think we are better off picking Seeker of the Way. Grizzly Spectacle, I think, is not exactly what we need here. We do have this amount of removal. Seeker is just looking great in this deck. Yeah. Alright, this time I might pick the Angel of Mercy. Sure. Doomed Traveler. Doomed Traveler actually pretty good. Pretty decent to make sure we have a creature we can butcherly, and pretty good with the Bubbling Cauldron. Yeah, I think I like that more than Survival Cache, which again works with Sanguine Bond kind of, but is not insane. I guess Survival Cache is pretty nice with Seeker of the Way. Not sure we want to play the Witch and the Festering Newt, by the way. We might just cut these. Cauldron seems good enough when you have 2 Angelic Accord, but... Close? Maybe the 1/1 is better. Another Witch. Wing Shards. Target player sacrifices an attacking creature with Storm. I'm not a big fan. Enoch Bondkin is fine. Thrill Kill Assassin might just be better if we want extra 2-drops. At this point, I think we are cutting the Witch and the Newt. Another Angel of Mercy. I think we are a little bit loaded on 5. Same with Judgment. I'm not sure we want more 2-drops. I guess Thrill Kill Assassin, I believe, should be better than Enoch Bondkin in this deck. So we'll call it. Ooh, Tavern Swindler. Pay 3 life. If you flip a coin, if you win the flip, you gain 6. That is a sweet way to trigger these. It's also pretty insane with Sanguine Bond. I mean, it's, you know, it's flipping a coin, but it's looking pretty great here. Alright. The Freeblade Wield, interesting. I think this card is really good in this set and in general. Weird. Rager. Man, we are getting too many things, I guess. We'll have to cut some stuff. I like the Persecutor. We have like 4 very efficient ways to get rid of it. Angel of Mercy seems pretty good. Butcher's Glee not looking too good, but it's one of the better way we have to trigger the Accord for sure. Maybe Star Compass doesn't really belong here. I like the cold run here. We could cut 2 Enoch Bumpkin. I think we just have better 2-drops overall. Oh man. Maybe we got a Butcher's Glee. That card seems so good at... I mean, we need to make this good, otherwise the deck is just... You know, it's not really worth playing, right? I mean, it's not a matter of being worth playing, but it's not gonna be as good. I like Blinding Mage here. Maybe we don't play those Thrill Kill Assassins. That's a late Draconic Roar. Sure, whatever. Another Witch. So, I don't think we want to cut any of the 2-drop. Any of the 3. I guess maybe one Foul Tongue. Well, a Foul Tongue Invocation is pretty nice with the Persecutor. I really like the Glees again. The card is... I mean, it's costly. It's a costly trick, but it's pretty good. But it's really such a good way to trigger the Accord. I really like it here. Can we play 16 lands? Almost. Maybe it's a little bit greedy. This helps with the land count because if you ever draw it, it's, you know, it's 1 extra mana. So you need less. Like if you have 3, 4, I mean around 4-ish bounce land, you can afford to play 15, 16 land, for example. Here I'm not sure. Our curve is still relatively high. I don't really want to cut anything though, really. I think we'll just try that with a good old 8/8 mana base. Okay. So that's gonna be my first ever Iconic Master deck and draft. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching and see you for round uno.